mean, like,
but it was made from this.
I don't care. This is great. This is perfect.
Wait,
Go ahead.
I told you guys that the lady who was my boss at my previous job and just a coworker at my current job, like in her Zoom background, she has a painting of her German Shepherd. I've told you that, right?
Actually,
I would think so.
I'll say she's got an original Hitler, dude.
Just like Mr. Trinity over here.
I mean, I wonder who gave me the original Hitler.
Wait, you got it in a frame now?
Yeah.
Did Sam make you get a frame?
I don't know if she made me get a frame. She's the one who got the frame. I think she just didn't like it as like kind of like in the wind.
Just hung on the wall.
Yeah.
She was sick of it not being in a frame.
I think she likes it in a frame more than I like it in a frame. But you know what's funny? The first night I lived here, I didn't put like actual like hooks, so it was on like the sticky tack stuff. So that frame took a fucking beating. It kept falling down. So I was like, all right. And Sam and I mean, let's. I'm gonna tell you guys because you guys wouldn't care. Sam doesn't really like the painting too much.
That's fine.
Why? Because it's an original Hitler? Yeah.
No. Because it's like
it's smug like, aura mocks her.
Exactly. It's like, why is this painting here? Who does this shit? And I was like, the boys do that shit, baby.
The boys back in town. Well, I guess it's a good segue in there. If people haven't seen it, everyone knows we're a fucking Always Sunny podcast.
Before we get started, welcome to 5 Holers. I'll do outros today. Continue.
Sounds good. I love it. I love the disclaimer there because people probably wait the whole podcast for the intros.
If people want to hear the nice intros and nice outros, I'll give it to them.
No, they got to listen to the full episode. Yep. It's a sweet treat at the end. But for those who the tasty treat the tasty treat at the end. For those who don't know, yeah, we're an Always Sunny podcast to begin with, and then a hockey podcast. So if people haven't seen Always Sunny season 15 trailer, season 15, right?
Yeah.
The new trailer dropped, and it is interesting to say the least. They're doing a lot of stuff.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, let me just. Eric is downplaying it. Eric is taking the PC route. I'm definitely not.
Well, I mean, there's 3 people who are going to talk about this, so I'll take it low. Zach or Shooty, you can take the medium, and someone's got to blast off about it.
No. Zach, do you want medium or high? Because I could do either.
I can take even keel right now.
Okay, I will go high because I am at a level where it's gonna. I'm a powder keg ready to explode.
Let's hear it. What do we got?
Wait,
no, Zach, you
low, medium, high.
You go first, Zach. What are your thoughts of the new season trailer?
Did you already do your low? Did you already finish?
Oh, for me, yeah. I mean, I think it's gonna be great. I think it's gonna be. There's multiple human fluids that are involved in the trailer. Actually, they cover everything from COVID. It looks like with Dennis being in. I would assume Dennis gets COVID for whatever reason. But the insurrection, they cover a lot of topics, and I feel like they were like, you know what, season 15, this is record breaking. Let's make this record breaking season. It's gonna be messed up. Yeah. So that's my low medium.
All I know is that the Birds of War are back. I saw Dennis in the feathers and the jeans and the camo shorts and the Timberlands. Like. That's all
He's doing it.
Say. I'm excited about it, but I will say my main thought is it's only 8 episodes. Like, that is not a lot to work with, and we're going to get into the episode titles later, but it seems like at least 2, if not 3 or 4 of them are all the same storyline. But, actually, no, I have some other thoughts on how that could all link together, but let's let Shanuti go off, and then we'll go over the episode titles.
All right, so let me just tell you what I saw in this episode, in this trailer, I mean. Every year I'm like, Always Sunny can't top themselves. Always Sunny just went balls to the wall the last season to the next season to the next season. They did it fucking again. Like, are you kidding me? Jeffrey Epstein's Island and Frank is involved. Like, that is by far what we thought of when that story broke. We were like, oh, Always Sunny's going to have Frank go to the island, but he wasn't diddling kids because remember, we don't diddle kids. So he's there to snorkel, which is the funniest thing in the world.
But whoa! Do you think he means really snorkeling, or is that some innuendo?
No. Because remember,
like
Frank only likes three. He likes to do only two things. He likes going in the sewers and banging whores. Whores.
He likes boiling denim. He loves living in squalor.
Squalor, yeah. So I don't think in that sense he likes to diddle kids. Because don't forget, he had a panic attack when he thought he was connected to diddling kids. So that's out of the picture. Number 2, Mac, still gay, wants to be a priest out of nowhere, wants to be a priest and says he will take the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. He'll take all 3 of them bad boys to fill them up. And I'm like, wow, this is going to be so fucking funny because only Always Sunny could do it because if it was any other show, canceled for both things. And then the third and final thing, what happened to Charlie not wanting to leave Philly? This man is going to Las Vegas. This man is going to Atlantic City. He's going to all these places. Then they're going to Ireland, and he's okay with it. I'm trying to see what happens with that because I wonder.
They just knock him out with the chloroform, and then they take him. He doesn't have a choice on the matter. He just wakes up on an airplane, duct taped to a seat.
And I guess I thought that was my final thought. My real final thought is Dee really going after the Me Too movement and how she gets her job, her quote unquote acting job, saying she has to have sex with these people for the scenes. He's like, goddamn feminists went too far. And I was like, oh my God. I'm like, I know it's only 8 episodes. I wonder if that was because Zach, you probably know better than me. Why it's only 8 episodes? Maybe it's because of the pandemic.
Well, one because of the pandemic, but 2, Rob, Glenn, and Charlie all wrote on all 8 episodes. So there's no guest episodes. It's all stuff they wrote.
So this is
that's pretty awesome.
This is back to the basics. The 3 that started it all. We're doing it. So that's why
that makes sense.
Insane. Now that makes sense of why it's insanity. It's literally insanity. This is peak funny that I saw in season 4, season 5, where they did crazy ass shit. So,
it looks amazing. Who's the guy who is their Irish guide? I know he's a famous actor.
The old Irish guy that's on.
Yeah.
He's on lots of things. You'll recognize him.
Yeah.
You won't know the actor's name or be able to name anything he was in, but he's very familiar and you don't know why. He's one of those guys.
It's that guy.
He's going to be one of those guys where people are going to say, God forbid, when he passes away, they're going to say his real name, and we're going to be, I remember him in this, I remember him in that, wish I knew his name. Like, some people didn't know Norm Macdonald. Some people didn't know who Norm Macdonald was.
Like
the younger generation.
R.I.P.
Knew him as the guy in Billy Madison, the guy in, who appeared at Saturday Night Live here and there. Didn't know he was on Saturday Night Live. How I know this? Twitter showed me. So.
Twitter.
Blame Twitter. Hey, Shanuti, I got a question. You going to the Olympics?
Why? Because of the shirt?
Got an Olympic shirt on.
Dude, if once...
Holy shit. Do they add wing eating?
Yeah. Is wing eating a winter sport now?
Who would you send? Is it a goddamn question? Chestnut.
Who would you send? Me.
I'm sorry. Chestnut is a proven positive. He is,
just because he can fit 12 I'm sorry, like a pen. That looks like a dick. Hot dogs in his mouth. That's his problem. What is the food? Is it wings? I'm in. If it's hot dogs, I won't.
See, that's Joey Chestnut. Versatility.
I'm still thinking Chestnut.
I think we said more than one person.
You're a one-trick pony.
I think we said more than one person. So if it's more than one person, it's Chestnut than me. Alternative.
You're saying there should be a team, and you and Chestnut should be on the team together.
Yes.
And you can eat wings, and Chestnut will eat everything else?
Well, I could probably eat ribs probably more than him.
Because it's similar to eating a wing, right?
Yes. But don't
Like,
forget,
this
when we
isn't
went to
about
Shima,
being
I ate
able
a
to eat.
lot.
This is
I went to Shima a lot.
I
and
found the
opened up
guy. I found the guy. Meany? Yeah, Colm Meany. That's the guy, the Irish actor.
what has he been in?
Oh.
He was in The Commitments. I know he was in The Commitments.
The Snapper, The Van, Hell on Wheels, Con Air, Law
Con Air.
Abiding Citizen, The
That's what I
Journey,
remember him from.
Con Air. Yeah, he's in a lot of The Commitments. Yeah, he's on that. Under Siege.
Under Siege.
Get him to the Greek. He plays
Yeah.
He
Branson's
plays his
father,
dad.
whatever.
He plays
His dad, whatever his name is. That's who.
Yeah.
That's. I think most people remember him from that. Who are going to be
So
listening
is
to our
Jeffrey.
podcast?
Nobody's afraid of a bloke named Jeffrey.
Exactly. Yep. That is who he is. So.
He's like, I'm very
I
scared
always
now.
get him confused with Austin Powers' father because of those two roles.
His father is Austin Powers' father. I forgot his name. He's the guy from Kingsman too. Kingsman as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Too. Yeah.
He was in Yes Men, wasn't he? He was the boss.
Nigel Powers' father. He's Michael Caine.
Michael
that was
Caine.
Michael Caine. Yeah, you're right.
Michael Caine. We're over here bullshitting. Yeah, we fucked up. We fucked up. That's actually a good actor. Like,
we're not doing movies right now. We're doing hockey and Always Sunny. We're not doing movies.
all right. But
All right. Well, you know what? Back to It's Always Sunny. You guys want to hear the episode names?
Yes.
All right,
no,
so
but I'll listen, I guess.
All right, I'm gonna give you a name. You
Why?
don't want to hear them?
Why?
No, you can go for it. Go for it. I like to keep it a secret. It's fun. That's why I don't like to watch trailers for movies sometimes. Like The Matrix, I haven't seen that trailer because I want to see what it's like the first time, the first go around.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's all good
for you. I'm gonna ruin for you. It's ass.
What?
Wait,
The
you
Matrix
saw it?
4?
Yeah, it's not good. The
full thing?
The trailer looked bad.
How'd you see it?
Trailers don't tell you anything.
You see the full movie, Michael?
No, it's not out yet.
You saw? I thought you. Oh, the trailer looks bad.
The trailer looked bad. That's all I'm trying to say.
Trailers are bad.
The trailer
That's why
bad.
I don't watch trailers for movies.
No,
I watch them for TV shows occasionally.
The trailer. Hold on, what movie was it? The trailer for a movie I just recently saw, The Little Things, was good. The movie was bad. So, I mean, it could be.
And you just said this. I mean, you're saying the same thing with The Matrix. Then what's The Little Things?
The Little Thing. I think that's what it's called. It's with Rami Malek,
Jared Leto, and Washington. Denzel.
Washington.
That's not a good cast together.
You think?
Individually, they're all good actors. But that's three big egos to put in one area. Having Denzel Washington and Jared Leto trying to decide who was more important, that's like the first 32 days of production.
Oh, Jared Leto was the bad guy in that, spoiler alert. And then, like, Rami's cool and all, but he's like, with Denzel, I think it's just a weird dynamic. It wasn't really good. You guys can watch the movie and figure it out. But Rami is going to be
Denzel is like a classically great actor, whereas Jared Leto and Rami Malek are kind of like the new generation. And I bet Denzel Washington just walked in and shit all over him every day.
You think Jared's the new generation?
Compared to Denzel Washington, yes.
Well, yeah.
No.
I think Jared made his mainstay. Well, first of all, in music because of 30 Seconds to Mars, but he also started off his acting career in like Psycho, American Psycho, and stuff like that. I mean, that was
Requiem for a Dream.
Yeah,
that terrible fucking movie, and Lord of War. Those are the ones that I always remember him from.
Yeah.
But at the same time, Denzel Washington's just a different tier of actor than those two.
No. You have what I call the elite tier, where they're never going to do a TV show ever because
Denzel's one of those people.
Denzel, George Clooney, Brad Pitt, Julia Roberts.
George Clooney got famous from doing ER.
Like now he's so famous he will never do a show again.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying.
I had to call you on that. I couldn't let that go.
It's all good. Because Steve Carell wasn't in that tier yet. That's why he did The Office. That's why he's doing like the morning show. Reese Witherspoon is better as a TV actress than she is a movie actress. Spoiler or like hot take. Whatever. I think that's what because Reese is good in Big Little Lies or whatever it was called, and
Oh yeah,
the
Big
morning
Little
show.
Lies was good.
So same with Jennifer Aniston. Jennifer Aniston is very versatile. She can do either, but I think she's better at TV because Friends, Good Morning, stuff like that. So
Friends sucks, dude.
Yeah,
Dude,
Friends
that's
is
a hot
bullshit.
no, that's a
That's not a hot take.
No, you
that's
got
a
a
hot
hot
take.
take
Do
here.
you think Seinfeld is good?
Yeah,
I think Seinfeld's okay, but I think Simpsons rules them all.
But that sucks.
yeah. For
Like
that
I
era,
don't
definitely.
like Seinfeld. Simpsons is a sitcom, or not a sitcom. That's a cartoon. We can't like Family Guy is good.
It's a cartoon if you make it a cartoon.
Yeah.
No, it's a cartoon. It's physically a cartoon.
I just mean we won't jump into that. Yeah, no, but even then, like Malcolm in the Middle is better than Friends. Like 30 Rock is better than Friends. There's so many shows out there that are better.
That's your opinion, but according to the demographics,
It's just like your opinion, man.
No, but like I mean, personally, I'm not here trying to defend Friends. I never watched like a full-on Friends season in my life. I'm just saying, if we had a poll of the best sitcoms of our generation, Friends would probably be in the top 3.
I'd agree with that. Unfortunately,
Are we polling our entire generation, or are we polling our listeners? Because if we're polling our listeners, I can text my dad and Gordy, and we'll have an answer by the end of the show.
Favorite fucking sitcom is like, I mean, It's Always Sunny and probably like
King of Queens.
That's a good one right there.
King of Queens is a great. Let me tell you about King of Queens. That's so great.
I signed up for Peacock just so I could watch King of Queens. So yeah, I mean that shit.
So great.
Top notch.
I thought they were bringing that back. I thought they were redoing it. I guess not.
No, Kevin James was falling deep. So I mean, it's just not.
Did he
did that like
or something?
No, he did like the NASCAR show that was on Netflix, and it was like a sitcom about NASCAR and like the pit crew and stuff.
Was Larry
really bad? It might as well have been. It was bad, and then I don't think it got picked up again. But I rewatch some King of Queens all the time. It's great sitcom.
Oh yeah, King of Queens is hilarious. Got Jerry
number one.
Like, what more do you need?
That's true. Yeah. Oh, perfect. And he gets to literally play himself. I feel like just screaming all the time.
I mean, the same thing he did on Seinfeld.
Yep. And it's Maury Ballstein in Zoolander.
Oh, definitely in Zoolander. Yes, Maury Ballstein, American hero.
Definitely. I like how we just ended up talking about movies.
Hot take: is he the better Stiller?
Yes. Yes.
I like Ben Stiller.
No. It's the fucking. Didn't we talk about this before?
Take.
Like, he's got like the magic sack. Like, right? He's like if there was no Jerry Stiller, there'd be no Ben Stiller.
Oh.
And the mother as well.
Yeah, we did.
We did this before.
We did this for Gretzky.
This is exactly. Yeah, exactly.
Did this for
so
is Paula the best Gretzky over Wayne?
Okay, yeah. I remember that argument.
So
wait, so we're saying the Gretzkys and the Stillers are comparable?
We're saying it in a sense of talent. Yes. Yeah.
Is Ben Stiller Canadian?
Is he?
No, I don't think
no, he's from New York. He's New York. It's close. He's close.
I don't think it's as close.
He's from New York.
Counts. New York City or New York State?
Let's see here. New York. New York. He grew up, New York City. Yeah. His nationality is American, for those who were wondering.
Well, I didn't know, for one. Hey, did we have any hockey news to talk about, or are we just going to bullshit?
I don't know. I think we're just
Honestly, I'm fully on board with talking about It's Always Sunny because we want Rob McElhenney to listen to our show and love us and put us on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I mean, did we want to talk? What's the big news that happened in hockey?
I can go quick rundown of a few things real quick here.
Yeah, let's do that. Eric,
quick rundown.
And then we'll go back to Always Sunny.
Sounds good. Jack Eichel is traded to the Las Vegas Knights from the Buffalo Sabres for Alex Tuch.
Love it.
And then some draft and shits. Yeah, some draft picks coming up here. Let's go see
Joke of a trade
Marion
by two jokes of an organization.
Love it.
Definitely.
That's why I love it.
It's hilarious.
I'm
Gabrick retires. Gabrick retires.
Gabrick was still in the league.
Yeah, that was
nice.
No, but I mean, yeah.
Boychuk goes to the Islanders. Or no, Boychuk goes to the Sabres from the Islanders. Basically the top 6 of fucking Vegas Knights are injured.
Same
Let's
as
see what else we got here.
Now.
True. Corey Price is coming back. Good for him. Glad he took his time. Did what he needed to do. Yeah, Corey Price.
I saw he posted the
Carey Price. Carey Price.
Carey Price. I didn't see he was actually coming back though. That's good. Good for him.
He was back with the team on Monday, so yeah, good for him. He's back. Glad to hear that.
Hopefully he did what he needed to do, and he's going to be able to stay in the league for a prolonged period of time and not have to take any more time off.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, hopefully he can keep playing and do what makes him happy, playing hockey. Blackhawks fired their coach after they got to a 1-9-2 start to the season. And then on top of that,
fired their coach for a reason that didn't have to do with the scandal.
Yeah, which is we're not even going to get into it because the whole thing is very unfortunate. It's been mishandled by the league, and everyone should be very disappointed in the NHL right now for how they're handling that. Let's go some good news here, though. Arizona Coyotes got their first win 5 days ago. They're 1-10-1, and the picture is just a happy Phil Kessel. And you know what? What else do you want in the world besides a happy Phil Kessel?
Captain of the team.
He is. I mean, he brings the joy, and he probably brings some, after game snacks. I would assume he's the kind of dude who like
orange slices.
Give orange slices, but he definitely has like links of salami in his bag where he's like, oh, it's emergency salams.
They call it.
The end pocket of his bag is just Slim Jims.
Yeah, straight up Slim Jims. Yep.
Like I think he's just a locker room presence. Like, how can you not like this guy? You know what I mean? Like, he's the
when you hear companies that are talking about the culture, he defines the culture.
He's the reason when he comes to go to Arizona.
You know how companies do like the orientation presentation for the Coyotes. Their first thing is our culture, and it's just the picture of Phil Kessel with the hot dogs in the Stanley Cup, even though he didn't win the Stanley Cup with them. It's just like, we're here to have fun. This is Arizona. Nobody really does work here. Half of the people who live here are retired. So
Phil Kessel is their CFO, their chief fun officer.
Dude.
Damn.
Yes.
Damn.
That's why Taylor Hall never worked out there, because Taylor Hall was too serious.
He wasn't a fun guy. He was just
a fun guy. Now
he's not a cool dude. He's not a nice guy. He's not a cool dude.
I'm a cool dude. I'm a nice guy.
Nice guy. One of the best. The whole episode is made for Charlie. We'll wrap up hockey real quick so we can talk about some sunny. The Anaheim's Duck GM Bob Murray has resigned and is under investigation for his abusive behavior. He's entered an alcohol abuse program. Hopefully he gets the help he needs, but he needs to apologize to people that he fucking hurt as well. So also eight Ottawa Senators on the play. 8 Ottawa Senators players on the COVID protocol list, which probably means nothing for their team. And the final news we got here is Rick Nash will be the first player for the Blue Jackets to have his number retired. Good old Rick Nash. Hated him every time we played him, but he's a guy I wish we had on our team.
Funniest thing when I went to Akron. He was one of the most beloved people in Northeast Ohio, even though Columbus is south. People love Rick Nash.
Classic Ohio right there.
They had LeBron James, and then Cleveland Browns suck, so they're like, who's the next best thing? Rick Nash. So, congrats to Rick Nash. So, Rick Nash, you actually made hockey in Ohio fun. So, congratulations.
You know what?
You made anything in Ohio fun. Yeah, and if you make anything Ohio fun.
That's in
yeah.
You know what the only fun thing about Ohio is?
I was going to say, maybe were you going to say Skyline Chili, you sick fuck?
No, when you hit that Pennsylvania border, you're like, oh, I'm only 4 hours away from home now.
Well,
Yeah, when you say thank God I'm in Pennsylvania,
oh my God,
that's when you know you left Ohio. No, I agree, Shooty. You're right. Skyline Chili, fucking crucial. Very good.
Oh
so.
No, it is.
Are
It
you
is
saying
good.
no? I'm
at the
saying
same
it's
time.
bad. I'm saying it's bad.
Oh, you don't like it? You don't like Skyline Chili?
No,
Can
it's
you
not,
imagine what Skyline Chili does to his insides?
dude.
Oh.
My insides are my
A
outsides.
river runs through it. You ever read that book?
Somebody called the cops. Dude, no, it's just like it's not like it's the best. It's like good, but it's like it's not good. I don't know how to explain it. It's like a meal that it's like necessary for you to have a couple
Serve it
times.
on top of spaghetti with a bunch of shredded cheese, and it's delicious. Some chopped
I
red
feel
onion,
like-
maybe a jalapeno.
I think the
because I
chili's
like
not
good
hearty
chili.
enough. Yeah, it's not hearty enough for
I
Shooty
like
because
good
you like a good meat chili, right?
He needs something to digest. He can't have something
Come
that
on.
just
Yeah.
goes through.
Of course,
Just-
I like
yes,
me a meat
yeah.
chili.
Yeah, it makes
His
sense.
filter
I mean,
is wider than everyone else's, and like
yeah,
he eats
it's a
big
different.
chunks of meat, so they sit.
We have the meat.
Exactly. Yeah.
Have you considered swallowing a few rocks to plug up your filter so meat will just sit on top of it for a few days?
What the fuck is going on?
I'm just saying.
We
that's
should
what
not
cows
encourage
do.
the
They eat
rock
rocks.
swallowing.
Let's not
We-
talk
we-
rock swallowing.
Can't go back to the rock swallowing. Zach, are we gonna go into the fucking episode names?
No, you don't want to do it. We're not going to do it. We can just keep.
No, do it. Let's do it.
No,
Let's do it.
All right.
You know what? I think it should be. I think it'd be good. I'll take a bullet for the team.
2 against 1.
Shanuti, give me some of that ad money. I'll do it for some ad money. Yeah.
We don't have
Yeah.
enough.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the list. In each episode, you two just have to blurt out a number 1 through 10. No, that's not any good because you're going to say they're all like 8 or 9. It's going to be boring.
Well, no,
Alright.
we should pick which. Can we do it where it's 8 episodes? So we pick which episode it is in line.
Okay, yeah, we can go out of order.
Do out of order, yeah.
So-
do out of order.
so you say any.
There's a problem there. It's not going to work. Believe me, you'll see.
All right,
Okay.
hold on.
Well,
How about
All
this?
right.
How about this? You give us all 8 names, all right? And then we order them the way we think it is. I feel like that's harder. I don't know why I just said
Yeah,
that.
that is harder.
That sounds really hard.
I'm just gonna say
No.
them and we're gonna discuss them because we're
All
trying
right,
to turn
we
this
should do-
game live on the air. And we're
Yeah.
bullshitting.
We can do word association though, where you say it and we say first word that comes to our head.
Jib
All right,
jab.
But-
I'll say
Jib jab,
it. You
jib
say
jab,
the
jib
first
jab.
word that comes to your mind, and then we'll discuss it. Okay.
Okay. Shanuti,
All right.
you always go first, Shanuti.
All right.
All right. You ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
2020, a year in review.
First word comes to mind: pandemic.
Headdress.
Headdress. All right. Well, I don't know. I'm wondering if they're gonna like. You guys don't have the leg up that I do, but I'm wondering if they're gonna pack all of the topical stuff into that first episode. Like that would kind of make sense, wouldn't it?
I think that what they're gonna do is they just got out of quarantine, all right, and then they're all gonna discuss how they handled quarantine by themselves, kind of like the clip episode. So each one would have their the episode of them in the grocery store where each of them had their own thing of how they would handle the robbery. So that's kind of what I think it is. So it's like all of them, like Dennis and Mac talk about them by themselves, Dee by themselves with the cat, Charlie and Frank. I'm assuming Frank didn't believe in it, so Frank probably got it. Gave it to Charlie, so some shit like that.
That's a good guess. I like that idea where it's like they're all together reminiscing on what they did separately during the time.
Like
I can see that.
some time apart from each other.
Exactly.
Yeah, but I could also see them it being like the time when they do the World Series defense, where they're telling the judge all together, and it's like a thing where they come out of quarantine or something, they come out of whatever, and they're like, "That was fucking crazy," and then they go over what happened.
They did it because Artemis or somebody of that, like a third party character, asked, like, "What'd you guys do during the quarantine?"
Yeah,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah.
And then they said, "Oh, it was fucking nuts," and this is the reason.
Dennis is like, "Well, let me tell you what we did," or something.
Yeah.
I got a dimension to this game. So I say the episode, you say a word. Then we discuss the episode, and then we all pick a side character who will be in it.
Okay,
Okay.
I pick Artemis for this one.
Eric?
Rickety Cricket, of course. I mean, he has to. He was probably the one who started this whole thing.
All right, fair enough.
It's gotta be.
One
this is a
caveat.
tough
One
one.
caveat. Because the Ireland one, we already know that one guy's in it. You can't use that guy for the Ireland
That's
episode.
perfectly fine. I wasn't even thinking of him. Who's going to be in this? I'm going with Z. I think Z's been up to some interesting shit during quarantine.
Oh, Z. That's a good one.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready for number 2? Eric, you there?
Yeah.
Boom,
Yeah, I am here.
Boom, boom, boom. All right. Episode 2 is called The Gang Makes Lethal Weapon 7. One word. Shanuti, go.
Is blackface 2 words?
We'll count it
Because
I had a different B word as bombastic.
as bombastic. Now that's a word right there. I mean, what else can we expect from this episode except for just 23 minutes of laughing your ass off at whatever they're doing? Like, I'm
What could this be
reprising
about?
his role as the chief and with the sharks and the shit. They have another really upsetting sex scene, and I hope Mac and Dennis both play Murtaugh at the same time.
Again,
like they're both playing Jerry Seinfeld during the clip show.
I'd really appreciate too if Charlie had some songs in it. That's why I said bombastic, because I'd love to have like Charlie like interject his musical talents into the fucking movie. That'd be pretty awesome.
So you guys think it's not like the one time where they're showing the movie to different places to get financed because Frank didn't want to finance it? You guys think it's just going to be a running long like movie, right? Like,
I think it's gonna be like when they did like Lethal Weapon 6 or whatever it was, when they like you watched it, you saw the movie, and I think it's gonna be like that.
Oh, I got it.
You're thinking of something else, yeah.
I think what happens is, you remember when they watched
Lethal Weapon Thunder Gun Express 2 or whatever.
Yes, and it was them in the focus group. They have a focus group on their movie, and everybody tells them how bad it is, and they're pissed. Like at the end, and then like, okay, we're gonna hang.
This is different. Yeah, this is the movie. This is the movie
Yes.
that they make themselves.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I can see that.
My side character is the girl from that episode. She comes back and says like, "What the fuck?" Basically.
All right, Eric.
I have on that side. It's a hard one. I think it could be a regular or it's gonna be no one. I'm going with no one. I'm gonna say there's no side characters in that episode.
All right, I'm going Rex, the Master.
Oh yeah, you gotta throw him in a movie.
He's hanging dong.
Damn, yeah.
He's for sure hanging dong.
Maybe Mac's dating Rex. How weird is that?
He's hanging dong.
Yeah. But I thought, I guess.
Very nice.
Do you think they'll actually hang dong in this season? Like, they've gotten away with a lot. Are they going to push the envelope further?
They might do.
They might go for it.
That'd be record breaking.
All dongs.
In all dong episode.
An all dong episode.
Oh fuck!
Just it being on like HBO because they couldn't do FX because of all the dong that they're hanging.
Oh, it'd be so crazy. It'd be so. If they are on HBO, I feel like it wouldn't have as much of the magic because you have to be sort of restricted.
Because
you can.
When you think about it, it's like it's funny when it's on cable. Like it's funny when it's on like FX.
Yeah.
It's
when you catch it on TV.
Yeah, HBO, you're like, I'm expecting to see like naked people.
It's HBO, you're expecting it, but FX, you're like, oh, these guys, they just hung dong on TV.
Hung dong, baby.
All right, on to the next episode. So, the gang buys a roller rink. Shanuti, give me a word.
Knockout.
Oh, excited, because I'm excited. The gang buys a roller rink? Is that what it was?
Yeah. I'm saying, again,
holy shit.
The reason why I say knockout, they buy a roller rink, right? All of a sudden, they think they can make a roller derby team, and they're going to start fucking people up in the roller derby team because they find out it's kind of like how they trained or they trained Charlie, Baby Clown, or whatever his name, Clown Baby. And
Clown Baby, yeah.
And the reason why I say knockout is because there's going to be so many people knocking the people out. This is where I think the side character is the maniac. Because why wouldn't you have a roller derby team without the maniac? I'm going deep with this shit.
I have a very practical reason that you wouldn't have the maniac on the episode.
Is he in jail?
Roddy Piper died like 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's very true. The actual person did die. Yeah.
My bad. Then I'll take it.
Maybe they have someone claiming to be the maniac who's not the maniac. That would be funny.
Who's another crazy bastard? Who's another crazy
bastard? Damn, Shruti is so living in the universe that he doesn't outside, like in reality. He was like, I didn't remember that person died.
Like when did he die?
Must have been a couple years ago.
Let me look. You keep talking. I'll look it up.
I'm trying to think of who would be funny because I used Arnold.
He died in 2015, July 31st, 2015.
All right, then I guess the next crazy bastard has to be Rickety Cricket. So I guess Rickety Cricket.
I would say Artemis if you got a roller hockey or roller derby.
I used their
working the soundboard.
I used it for the first episode, so I feel like
I'm trying to exactly.
Yeah.
I said
Artemis,
but yeah, and yeah, she could fit. She's great. She's always been great on the show. I say excited because I'm excited because that's awesome that they're gonna have a roller hockey rink or roller dirt or whatever it's gonna be.
Roller rink.
I think it's roller rink, roller hockey, roller. It's roller everything. I think Shruti, you're right that people are gonna be getting knocked out. But I think it's just gonna be because they're falling over all the time. And I think maybe what Dr. Jinx, is that what his name is? He's gonna come with his smooth bass. He's gonna come with his Jinx with his bass and come bust out some moves. So hopefully Sean Eddie Combs. Is that who it is? Or is it P Diddy?
Diddy, baby.
Hopefully P Diddy is not doing much. Yeah, and we'll come do some more Sonny.
All right, so I got my side character, and I'm right. So I'm just gonna put it out there now. It's gonna be Pondy. All right. Because if you don't remember, in the Bean Frank episode, Frank borrows Pondy says, drop the roller ring. And then he gets in trouble for hitting on an underage girl.
Right.
So Pondy's going to be there skeeving on the chick.
Has to be. I bet they buy the roller rink from Pondy, and then shit goes wrong because Pondy doesn't own it.
Or Pondy needs help buying it, and Frank, being his sponsor, helps him buy it. Because he's like, this is a business opportunity. It's like, fuck, man. Damn it, Zach. That was good.
All right.
Oh, that's great. That's going to be good.
Next episode. The gang replaces D with a monkey.
Oh, my God. AIDS.
All right, Aaron.
I feel like I'm shocked and awed. I got punched after Shruti said that.
I'll tell you why.
Slightly different. It's 2 words. Slightly different. Because it's not a bird. It's a monkey. That's all I have. It's not a bird. It's a monkey. Shruti, why did you say AIDS?
Yeah.
I was going to tell you the description of this episode, and I'll tell you why I said AIDS. So guess who comes back as a side character? The guy who sold him the drugs in the Mafia episode. Forgot his Bingo. Bingo comes and he gives them the monkey. The reason why the monkey is there is because they have a legit argument saying, D, you do nothing. You're a worthless bird, blah, blah, blah. A monkey could do your job. She's like, all right, you think a monkey could do your job? Let's see how he could do it. They go to Bingo, get a monkey. The reason why I said AIDS is because it's from the movie Outbreak. The movie, the monkey, they keep thinking the monkey.
There's a mini-series about that called The Hot Zone on Hulu now. Very good. Check it out.
Exactly. So they keep talking about AIDS. There is no AIDS given. It's just they're talking about the monkey and AIDS. That's it all the time. So.
All right, I'm going to jump in with my side character here. It's going to be the guy from the Asian Butcher that said they had monkey.
Oh.
Zach he supplies. You know what? I'm going to combine both yours. I think you're both right, actually. It's going to be a domino effect where they're able to get the monkey. And it turns out it's from the guy, the Asian Butcher. Is
where they
the whole thing.
3 of their side characters together as people who actually know each other. That would be fucking cool. That is something I would appreciate.
I like it.
All right,
I like it.
You guys ready? All right, episode number 5. The gang goes to Ireland.
Okay. I mean,
Guinness.
Wade Boggs.
Okay,
R.I.P.
Duty, once again, explain.
Wade Boggs. Obviously, they do the Wade Boggs challenge again on the plane going to Ireland, so that's the reason. And side character, the waitress. Somehow the waitress gets to Ireland with them. I don't know how she gets there. Okay, now the reason why they're at Ireland is because Frank
is the waitress off the wagon? That's how she gets there, probably.
She gets off the wagon, or like, Charlie was allowed to bring a +1. He brings her, and she gets banged out by some Ireland people. I don't fucking know. The real reason why they're going is because the Warthog has business to take care of up in Ireland doing Wolf Cola experiments. So Wolf Cola shit is going down in Ireland, and they go to the Guinness Brewery because they want to go see it and stuff like that. But really, what they're there for is to take care of Wolf Cola. The Wolf Cola stuff happened to end up in Ireland.
Frank's Fluids acquires Guinness, but it's not the real Guinness. It's a fake one, and Frank gets fleeced.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's like Guinness or something real close. So, and I guess we don't have a side character for this one because we know it's going to be the other guy.
I know it's the other guy, yeah.
Maybe the waitress will be there. Yeah, I like that idea, but I think it's going to be more that they're going there because I'd say Dennis and Dee do a 23andMe test and they get their heritage and it's Irish and they're like, let's go to Ireland. And Frank's like, I'll float that. So they all go because you can't, like if Dennis and Dee are going, you can't leave Charlie because he's going to go with Frank. And then Mac, I mean, you can't leave him either. It's just how it's going to be. So they all go to Ireland. And I said Guinness because I feel like they're going to drink Guinness and are trying to figure out their heritage, blah, 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 all that bullshit. It's going to be a whole thing. But they're going to drink Guinness and they're going to be like, this isn't real beer. And be like, well, this is a dark beer. What is this? And they're going to hate it and say it's not an Irish beer and talk about how their beer is Irish. And I think it's going to be mostly them hating on Ireland, except for Charlie. I think he'll love it.
Charlie will get it. Charlie will be leading rats around and stuff.
Charlie gets it. Dennis and Dee, maybe. Mac, I'm not sure. It may be in a weird way, but I feel like I want to go back to Philly.
I see you.
I can see that. All right. Well, I got a side character for this episode. Crazy Patty.
Oh,
Dee's going to do something very offensive with the character while they're in Ireland.
Oh, my God.
Great call. Yeah.
Or the sick famine Irish person that she did on the episode where Dennis was kidnapping people and taking them out to the woods. So I don't know. We'll see which one she chooses.
There's gonna be a lot of tie-ins. I feel like because that's a multiple episodes, right? It's got to be.
Can I go to the next one?
Yeah, I mean, we got 4 more of these. Can we just talk about it together? I guess. Okay.
Not necessarily. All right. The gang still in Ireland is the next one.
Okay.
All right. Hostage.
Taken.
Why did I say
All right.
hostage?
I could see that being the case.
Hostage. Terrorists. Terrorists want Wolf Cola. Frank doesn't want to give it up, so they take him as hostage. Crazy Patty got really offensive, and they want to kill all of them.
All right. Well, I'm going to jump in because I haven't actually revealed how I thought they got to Ireland yet. My theory is Dennis and Dee bought a timeshare. Dennis didn't learn his lesson. Him and Mac did it. They bought a timeshare at some crappy resort in Ireland. They get there. They Airbnb their resort out for the week, and then they decide they're going to live in a van together.
That's a pretty good one.
We'll see what happens. That's my
Dennis. It depends on what the perks are for Dennis. Is like a free trip to Ireland.
Dennis assumes he's going to be staying in a different woman's bed every single night.
True.
You probably do it then.
I don't know. As far as side characters, though, I'm going Ben the Soldier shows up.
Ben the Soldier?
Ooh.
Hell yeah.
Man, in Ireland?
Why the hell
not? That'll be
he's already traveled the world.
That's true. He has. I feel like we're gonna introduce some new side characters here. I feel like I don't know why this season I feel like there's gonna be some more famous people in it where you're like, oh, like that, like how Mindy Kaling was in it when Dennis left. I feel like they're gonna have some more people like that where you're like, oh, it's like, you know, some more of a famous person who wanted to be on the show, sort of deal. I said Taken because Dennis is gonna unfortunately take a really bad turn and start kidnapping girls and selling them into the sex trafficking world. And Frank,
that's where the Epstein stuff comes in.
Frank being involved with the Epstein stuff, he's gonna feel guilty about his life with Epstein, and he's gonna make a full turn, and he will be the man who gets the kids back, and he's gonna be what's that actor's name? I can't remember his fucking name right now. Liam Neeson. Frank Reynolds will be Liam Neeson in the Taken movies, and he'll go full Rambo. He'll remember his life as Rambo, and he'll get those kids back, those people back.
I can see that being the case. All right, you guys ready for the next episode?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, if it's another Ireland episode, my whole theory is shot. So
Dee sings in a bog. Now, given bogs exist in the northeastern United States of America.
What hell is it spelled?
B-O-G, not bogs, bog.
Was in a bog?
Yes, Dee sings in a bog.
Sings in the bog. Like a frog would?
I suppose so. She does kind of look like a frog.
What's a bog?
It's like a swamp full of peat moss.
It's like a swamp, but the water's all covered.
God. Okay. All right. I know what we're doing here. Ukulele.
All right. Well.
Jeremiah.
Okay, both of you need to go now. Shanuti, you go first.
Ukulele. All right. So back in the day where these bogs, quote unquote, had bars where people used to string their ukuleles and talk about God knows where. She's fed up with the gang. She wants to be famous. She goes to a swamp nearby, and then she starts doing this shit. So the gang tries to go find her. Ricky Cricket is their guide because Ricky Cricket's been to this bog too many times to count. This is where all the crazy shit happens. So that's what I have. It's totally wrong, but that's what I have.
Yeah, I went full word association with this, and you said like bog and frog, or we said frog. Someone said it, and I thought Jeremiah was a bullfrog. Bullfrog. So that's where I went with that. That's where mine comes from. Sure, I like that though. You think maybe this will be an animated episode? That'd be pretty cool. Like they have the bar is like an animated frog bar. They're all going there hopping around, and then you would think at the end, of course, it's Charlie having a dream or something. He got knocked out because it sounds very Charlie-like. Everyone's a frog or hopping around.
Yeah, that does sound like a Charlie thing. Lots of animals involved. Odd, magical things.
Exactly.
All right, you guys ready for the last one?
Waiting for the last one.
Yeah, number 8.
Number 8. The gang carries a corpse up a mountain.
Oh my God. God only knows what this is.
All right, words, and then I got my side character already.
All right, words. Apocalypse. I don't know. I'm gonna say apocalypse.
Oh, I'm gonna say the opposite. I'm gonna say resting.
All right, Shanuti, explain.
All right. So my side character is Dr. Jinx. Why do I say Dr.
Again?
Jinx? I think you said Dr. Jinx.
I said Dr. Jinx.
I said Dr. Jinx.
PG.
So, the reason why I say Dr. Jinx in this one is because they are cursed in some way. The corpse is something to have to do with Dr. Jinx. Dr. Jinx says if you take this up the hill or the mountain, all the curses will be gone. So this is something where I think that it's kind of like a whole situation. Like when the guy was supposed to pick up the pig, take him to drink, and then take her up to drink, and then they didn't. And that's why they have the curse and blah, blah, blah. Go watch Holes. You will understand.
Talk about Holes the book. Holes the book.
Holes the book. Holes the movie.
Okay.
Yeah, all that. Yeah. So that's the situation I think happens.
All right, my side character is Old Black Man. He dies. Turns out he's Irish, born in Ireland. And that's the last act of service to all black men is they hike him up a mountain and scatter his ashes. But they decide they want to burn him themselves, much like the Duster.
I think it's going to end up being, again, someone they're like, why the fuck are we? It's going to be, they get a free trip somehow to Ireland because they're relative. And at the end of it, they have to do something. But they're, of course, at the end, they have to do something for the person's funeral, but they're going to turn it into themselves. And it's going to be a whole celebration of how they carry this person up the hill. And it's going to be like when Mac dances when he's coming out to his father. It's going to be like when what they thought they were doing at the high school reunion. It's going to be them trying to celebrate themselves.
Dance number?
I would hope so. At least it's going to be, at least, very, very least, I would hope that they spent all the money they had to make it super epic. Because I feel like I would hope, too, also that all the previous episodes that we've talked about push the limit so much that they're like, again, we're not going to get renewed and like we're not going to be able to do anything else after this. Yeah, I don't even know what their contract is, but they are thinking we can't.
After this.
Oh, well, shit, then maybe not. I was going to say that they're like
really
pushing it to the limit.
As hard as they can.
I would hope so, and I hope they make it super epic, and they're like, we spent all of our money to make it look amazing. I hope they do something fucking really cool. Some, like, crazy CGI shit. I don't know.
You guys think this is... do you guys think it's, like... trying to think. This is not the final season of Always Sunny, of course. But... they kind of are they going to do a situation where we think it is, and then we're just like, oh, it's done kind of like.
You mean a Shyamalan twist?
What?
They've never ended like on like a twist like that though. They've always like they're not really like
Dennis.
Yeah, but before that was the only one. I mean that before they didn't do it though. With like
Mac's episode was a twist too.
You talking about him coming out gay?
There was a 4-minute dramatic dance number in the middle of it. It was a
That's
twist.
true.
No one.
All right. I guess so. The first thing I went to was when they were on the cruise ship, and it wasn't. I mean, they had a two-parter and it didn't end on twist, but okay. I'll take that back. Maybe they will end on a twist then. Fuck us all.
Like those slum dogs they are.
You think Ryan Reynolds is going to show up?
That would be funny. In Ireland?
Never know.
Yo, Ryan Reynolds could be Mac's boyfriend.
Ooh, that's
good. That'd be a good one.
Not bad. That's not bad.
Competing beefcakes.
Ooh. So, I was Always Sunny. I enjoyed it. Did you guys enjoy it?
Of course.
It was great. I can't wait for the episodes. And I usually don't, like I said, don't look at the episodes, don't watch trailers. I watch, the clips, trailer things, but for movies, I don't watch trailers much. But I thought it's nice to know. It's going to be a fun time starting December 1st.
Yeah, I think December 1st is going to come here sooner rather than later. Follow it on FXX the night of or the next day on FX. That's what I do on Hulu because I don't have time to watch it at night, so I just watch it in the morning while I do my poop. So that's number one. And guys,
no, don't get into it. Don't get into it. Just let it go.
No. Thank you, guys.
No, we get paid for none of that.
Do you have anything else before we sign off?
I don't think so. No, not from here.
No, not the report. Hi, Jeff. We hope you're doing well, buddy. Miss you.
Oh, Jeff. Yeah, Caps are up 2-0 against Detroit. 5 minutes left in the second.
All right. So, Jeff, we hope you're doing good. Jeff did text me. He said he's coming up in Thanksgiving, hopefully. So, we'll see.
Yeah, no, I talked to him, too.
Yeah. So, thank you for following us here on Five Holers. We are the hockey podcast that talks about nothing and hockey. Please follow, like, and subscribe us on Spotify, Apple, wherever you find your podcast. Also follow the 4CR Studio, where we have all the other podcasts, as well as this episode is brought to you by Smooth My Balls. Smooth My Balls, the razor that's good for down there. Use promo code 4CR20 to get money off your next purchase. That's the number 4CR, the number 20 on your next purchase. We are the 5-Holer Gang. Follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. As always, I am the captain of the ship, the one that will always be sinking, but I will make sure that it doesn't sink all the way, kind of like waist high. Michael, the garbage disposal, the beauty, and always in my back that will block the shots with his tusks, with his flappers. He is ready to eat some salmon, I think, is Zach, the walrus, Vincent.
I actually don't like salmon. I like tuna, but yeah.
Tuna. Jeff, the Reverend Schneider, always will give him a shout out. But the man of the people, too sweet to
Hi,
be
Gordy.
sour. He is not blue. He is not an eagle, but he is Eric, the Red Falcon, Vincent. And this is the 5-Holer Gang. We appreciate you guys rocking with us. Zach, take it away.
Why go bar down when you can hit the 5-hole? Aim low.
They want you to take the rolls.